Heidi ho, neighbors. It's your girl Alex, and I'm back again to bring you guys a love reading. So let's see what's going on between you and your boo. The Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Oh, that's five pokey things. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. I do not read reversals. Is that the Justice? Nice. Page of Pentacles. Okay. For some reason, I am hearing somebody knows they need to come clean as I place the Moon card down there. The Moon card is a card of great unknowns. Right? Something being hidden, not necessarily visible to the naked eye. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Four of Cups. You know what? I'm hearing somebody is working towards something they are not qualified for. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're guarded. The Return. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, we got three aces so far. There's the Emperor. Tower of the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I kind of feel like collective, somebody needs to come clean. Somebody's not necessarily being honest about something. Okay? Yeah, what's going on here? What's going on here? And you know what I just heard? I heard that somebody they could be offering more. They could be doing better. But for some reason they're not. And I feel like they need to reveal to you why. Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Hermit. Okay. King of Swords. Look at that. 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 Y'all should see, I be getting into my readings too. I'm like, ooh, I be sitting by like a viewer, like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? Now look at all this Martian energy. This is Scorpio, that's Aries. They're both ruled by Mars. Oh, child, like we needed his ass in the mix. Okay, I don't know who I'm talking to. I feel like it's a fixed sign. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, or Taurus. But man, I feel like you are either not done with someone or somebody damn sure ain't done with you. Okay. We got the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Pentacles twice. Okay. Somebody is struggling or having a hard time. They're holding on to something. They're holding on to you. They're holding on to something about you. They're holding on to the love they have for you. And I don't think they're going to let go anytime soon. Yeah, I know the tens in the tarot represent a cycle is complete. We can now let go. We can now move on. But whoever you dealing with, collective, no comprende. It don't apply. Okay? This is crazy because I just looked here. Two of Swords, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. And it looks like somebody's not accepting the truth, right? It looks like they have their own narrative and they're believing their narrative versus the reality. Somebody is wanting you to break your silence. I do kind of feel like they may get frustrated. It's almost like the longer you go without speaking to this person, the more angrier they're going to get, or moodier, or sulkier. That's not a word. That's not a word, but somebody's going to sulk more and more and more. I'm going to say this, but I feel like there is a humongous infatuation going on here. Look at all the wands on the table. They're, strategically scattered around. None in the middle between the two of you, right? Grounding in the return of love with somebody who is otherwise cold-hearted and logical. They need a hug, okay? Um, but on both sides, wand, wand, wand. Here you got wand, 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 right? So wands in the tarot represent action, direction, movement, okay? The movement of energy. So opening with the Ace of Wands on this person's side, they want to kick things off. They, no, mm-mm. My angel said for some of y'all, they want to kick you, as in kick you into gear, okay? Angels don't speak English. I'm interpreting for them. So Ace of Wands is an exciting new electric beginning. So somebody is kind of revamping their want and or need for something to work. They want to either take quick action or see quick action. They're overlooking the fact that maybe you guys haven't been in contact, maybe 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. But it's almost like they're ready to roll up their sleeves and do the hard work. They don't necessarily know how this is gonna get done because they know they have to break down your guards, they have to work through your guards, they have to work through your defenses. So I feel like this person is going to make you some sort of love offer. Hey, you know, you want to go and have Mexican again, or you want to go to the park, right? And the park is where you guys first met, or or the Mexican restaurant is where you fell in love, right? That's what the Six of Cups is giving me. It's almost like somebody is intellectually and strategically trying to foster some sort of new beginning with you, and they're trying their hardest to break down your defense mechanism. Wow, who does that sound like? A fixed sign, right? Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Those are the fixed signs, okay? Um, Somebody could ask you out on a date. Hey, did you start working yet? Do you need any money for your bills? First off, who the hell is that? And call me. Right? um, yeah, with that king, the emperor there. The emperor, like the king of wands, there's a fire signs. That's Aries and that's Leo. Countered by the double Scorpio, right? So not only do we have a thunderstorm going on, but now we have a hurricane quickly behind it, right? Angels just said, "Ooh, a superstorm." Okay? But I feel like that's someone's intent. Someone's intent is very strong to make this solid offer to you. It to me almost kind of feels like an offer you cannot, will not, should not, absolutely not refuse. Right? That was excessive, wouldn't you say? Well, got double Scorpio, Aries, and Leo right there. You know what I mean? This is the sun, there's Mars, and Pluto. So somebody is looking to, I said earlier, foster, but now I'm going to say force. Okay? That Martian, courageous, shoot first, questions, what questions? Right? Somebody is coming in with very strong desire. And as I say that, I'm getting chills in my cheeks. Okay? I don't know. Leave me a comment if you've ever gotten chills in your cheeks. I'm getting chills in my cheeks. Yeah, somebody is not taking no for an answer. Okay. And I feel like they're coming in to bulldoze their way through your defense mechanism, collective. And angels say careful now. Don't break what's fixed. Because remember, I feel like this is going to resonate hard with the fixed signs. And if you coming in to try to break what's fixed, good luck with that. Right? It feels to me, especially with the Three of Pentacles over here, countered by the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Somebody is hell bent on collaborating, making something work, coming together. My angel said they just trying to pick up the pieces from this tower. So it's almost like somebody is there, in the debris of the tower, and they're picking up brick by brick and stone, and there's somebody's slipper and their pair of glasses that are broken up, right? Somebody's trying to pick up the pieces to reestablish something with you collective. Now, here's the problem with that. Anything that has been blown to smithereens, right? Like, in other words, how do you take a broken brick and make a building? I'm going to say that again. How do you take a broken brick and make a building and build a building? You can't. You have to have regulation size bricks. So is their effort futile? Angels are saying maybe not necessarily the effort or intent, the approach, right? The Nine of Wands here, their approach, their delivery, right? Somebody could be head over heels in love with you, and then they call you and reach out to you, and they're like, "Oh, well, how the hell are you doing?" Or, "It's been a minute since you called me. Why the hell haven't you called?" Right? Their delivery, when they could just say, "I'm really missing you right now, and I thought you would have called me by now." Right? Woo! Who's reading? Who's reading? Just a little quick commercial break. For my tarot card enthusiasts, top row is that deck. Take a screenshot. This row, this deck, it's just generic tarot cards. And the bottom deck is Gilded Tarot Royale. And then last but not least, the deck I'm about to use is Lost Souls. And they can all be found on Amazon. Just take a screenshot and do an image search on Amazon. So what do we see happening with this fiery twosome? I can't call it a union. I'm going to just call it a twosome. What do we see happening here, Spirit? Ooh. Eight of Swords. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Is this a vicious cycle? What's the Eight of Swords is being trapped in your perception. Somebody is I can say reminiscing. I absolutely can say reminiscing. And the lovers, they feel like you're their soulmate in the romantic sense of soulmates, as in you complete me, right? But again, you got too much fire on this table for that to be true. Somebody's thinking about you constantly. Eight of Swords being in their head. Wonderful. Maybe watching a lot of tarot readings, trying to figure out what you're going to do next. What's my fixed sign lover going to do? Five of Wands. They're making themselves crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, they also may feel like there's other competition. That's why they're coming in so strongly and forcefully, because they feel like they got to beat out the competition. And the Five of Pentacles. Whomever this is feeling depleted, depressed. What is the other? Insecure, right? They're feeling lesser. They're feeling like they're missing out. It's like, listen, only got these Five Pentacles, and the collective is my prize. The collective, if I can get the collective, I can add five more Pentacles, have the Ten of Pentacles, and have it all, right? Three of Pentacles here twice, Ace of Pentacles here twice. Okay, that's what, 8 Pentacles. Okay, then 8 Pentacles in the tarot means somebody is focused, diligently focused on making something work. Okay, so I kind of, in the Page of Pentacles here, this is going to be maybe out of the blue, out of nowhere, but it's going to be a very, very, very aggressive, assertive, forceful, deliberate, intentional offer. And I had to say all of those words, those synonyms, because they know they have to, they gotta break down, they gotta. You know what just came to me also? I just heard they have to get up the nerve, right? So this could be somebody who's shy, who's intimidated by you, who's could be scared of you. I mean, shit, I'd be scared of the emperor sitting next to the tower. I would. I'd be like, hey, big dog, how you doing? You ate today? Can I make you some chicken? Right? Like, I'd be fawning all over the emperor because the emperor is the king of all kings. He's the leader of the whole entire empire. You see what I mean? So I kind of feel like whomever this is trying to get their nerves up to approach to make this offer to you, collective. Now, what you do with that, I mean, that's up to you, but I would investigate. That's me. I'm a Scorpio sun, Cancer moon, Scorpio Venus, Mercury rising, excuse me, Sag rising and Sag in Mercury. I'm always curious as to what's behind door number 2. I'm always curious as to what's behind your intent. I'm always curious as to what inside of you was created enough for you to make this approach towards me. So if I were you all, I would investigate. Where's this coming from? Why, what brought this? What's making you come at me now? And what's your intent? And what's your objective? I would ask those questions, but that's just me. All right, guys, personal readings are open, by the way. The link is in the description. If the reading does resonate, if you liked it, and if it helped you out, it's free to subscribe. It's free to like. It's even free to hype. Well, you do have to use hype points. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.